Right, any reason why we're not planting here other than you're just trolling me? Let's see. That's obsidian. Ah, no, bugger. That's not good. I've missed an obsidian tile. Do I replace it or do I just sack it off? I think we should replace it, right? In the spirit of doing this properly, we should replace it. That's annoying. There we go. Yeah, I could switch the improved body, but then also that means I've got to build it. Because at least I can copy paste these ones. But you're right. I mean, these are so unreliable, and if the power goes off, we've such an issue. So it's really annoying. But I think what I should probably really do as well is swap this to a more flexible grid system, where I put like all of the generations on one, or generators on one big power wire, and then use power shutoffs to make battery banks with 50 kilowatt consumer circuits. It's a better way of doing it. Not something I've done before, but I mean I've never really had a need to before. I probably am honestly in the territory where that would really help. So we'll have to have a think about that. Yeah. So if we take all of these, and then we just connect these all up to batteries and power shutoffs, and then when the battery gets low, it just closes the battery shut off. Although, yeah, I've never built that kind of system before. We'll see. I have to have a think about it. I know it exists. I know other people do it. I've seen designs for it. More advanced way of delivering power. I mean, I've never really had the need, to be honest, to have multiple 50 kilowatt circuits. It's a bit crazy. There you go. That's where we are. Cool. Right, here comes the methane. So fingers crossed. This whacks this on. Although I think our dupes are running mad. This is probably going to end up being a thumbnail, I'm sure. Well, we'll stick the manual generator dupes on the thumbnail. That's going to be the one. But yeah, we've already got some methane coming in here. Did we get any natural gas out of that or not? Not really. Need a bit more. Once this keeps going, well, we'll be fine. Yeah. That should alleviate our dupes from the manual generators. Hopefully. They should only run on this when it's 50%, right? It's by default. I could change them all, but I don't think you can copy paste them, so complete pain. I could restart nuclear power, but I ran out of enriched uranium on the planetoid, so I'd have to swap it over. Which is also a pain. Everything's just a pain. This is the thing. Not that I can't do it, it's that it's just annoying to do it, so I don't. That's the problem. Right, so yeah, so we've got obsidian here. We need to dig that out because we can't have obsidian tiles. That's no bueno. It's too hard. Okay. Bleachstone doesn't off gas when it's in its natural form. I'm fairly sure. Yeah, so I really want to see this running full tilt. Did I disable the input? Oh my god. We're really not doing well here, are we? Really not doing well. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I think it might be right poison eaters, so we'll see. I'll definitely consider swapping to the new design. Why? There's no power on this. Okay. These ones are just running when they can, I think. We'll get the top one running and then we should be fine. Come on. Right. Sorry, I know I've been focused on that for a while, but it's kind of important. I'll tell you what, the other thing I was doing, which again, this is the classic, I was doing something and then I forgot. Who'd have guessed it? This cooling loop over here, this base cooling loop. Right. Let's kill that. That, and that. Just make sure it's not going in weird places. And then we can have all this material back, which isn't too shabby. We'll nab that. And hold on a minute. Yeah, and all this. Grab that back. Have that. We'll have all this, and eventually we'll have the whole thing. Yes. And what I can do is also just nick a little bit for this this bathroom loop. As soon as we get a tiny bit of water in there, the whole thing becomes usable and it will start making its own water. So I just need a tiny bit to get started. I think just literally 2 or 3 packets. There we go. It'll be fine. As long as some get in the toilets, actually, that's the thing. Okay, good. They have actually gone into the toilets. Not just the sink. Although the sinks are a bit empty, which is not ideal. We'll get some food poisoning somewhere, but our food is safe, so that's fine. Yep, so we can now have all of this. We can have this. Just wondering actually how our reed fiber's doing. How is our reed fiber doing? 728. Right, this was the great pit planting experiment that got started. There was some... No, okay. Oh no, oh no. There's definitely more planting to be done up here, Mr. Pip. So please feel free to do that. We'll nab that one and that one, and we can get rid of that. Fill up these 2 down here, get some more thimbleweed planted. Yes, there should be room, I think. No, okay. Why is this just on building? Oh, because I did the... Yeah. 6. Yeah, there is 6 down. There is, so this should be plantable. Ah, I said it's not tall enough. Right, thimbleweeds are 3 high. So they actually can't plant thimbleweeds in there. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Although I think the temperature's a little bit hot over here. We just stick a nice temp shift plate on. Who's incapacitated now? Come on. Stick a nice temp shift plate there. Incapacitated. Ren, why are you in there without a suit? Sometimes they're getting in places without suits. And I am a bit baffled because all of these doors are correct. There is no way in or out without suits. Anyway, let's hope he makes it to a triage cot. Okay, I think he's not suffocating anymore. Very weird. There's definitely some bugs going on with a suit. Because say there's absolutely no way out of the base without a suit. And I make sure every new dupe comes in and gets a suit, because that was a failure point. I've fixed that one manually, but I fixed it. So I don't know. Cool, right. These are starting to run, but they're not exactly running full tilt. Suffocating. Why have we got oil here? Has this overflowed? This has overflowed, hasn't it? Because so what happened was I screwed up some of the petroleum output line at the top. So I screwed up some bridges up here, and then why is it still? Is it still screwed up? See, so it's still screwed up. What's the problem? It wasn't flowing. That was building up mass inside the boiler, and then it's overflowed. So, can we mop this, or is this too much? It's too much. Great. We can mop that there, but that's going to be tricky. This should just go down by itself with a bit of time. Can you just please stop suffocating? I don't know why there's so much slime lung everywhere as well. I really thought we were past the slime lung. It's just polluted oxygen everywhere. Yeah, this area is a death trap. That is a death trap. Okay, I think we're more or less ready to get the next set of glass through. Do that. I've got to watch this boiler. We had so many problems with this boiler as well. I think the vacuum seal is now reinstated, I hope. Oh no, not really. Not until we get this down. Yeah, once this goes down, then we'll the vacuum seal will be reinstated. We could just let this run for a bit, to be honest. Clear this back down, because this should be 100 kilos, and it's all obviously all the way up to just completely flooded, so that's not ideal. So we'll keep going. And yeah, this should drop. There we go, right, so now vacuum seal as well reinstated. Which is good. I mean, I could actually close this up. I mean, since I actually fixed it, there shouldn't actually be a need for dupes to go in here anymore, which is good. Obviously, we had so many times we had to send dupes in to fix it, but we're past that now. So we can let this run because, yeah, there is literally tons of petroleum sitting in here that we don't want. So, right, here we go. Let's take number 100 again. Yeah, how many times? This is still the third time, right, that we're taking 100. And here you are, Gene. You will be a pilot one day. In the end, in a long way in the future, probably. We'll see. You can replace Cyberdyne in the piloting seat. No, we're on 100. We're on 100. See, we got there again. We were on 99, then 100, then 99, then 100, then 99, then 98, then 99, then 100. I think that's how we've gone. 100 again! See, this is really just in case anyone missed it, you know, I'm just making sure everyone's included. I'm that nice. I'm that nice. Definitely not due to murdering dupes out of lag. Cool. Right, now we've got that turned on. I think we can turn this one on. The dupes have stopped running as well, which is a good sign. Maybe I should have grabbed a snap when they were doing it, but I'm sure we can make them do it again. Anyway, we'll turn these ones on. What we got in here? Super coolant. Sure. How cold is this? Minus 130. Well, that's not cold enough. Okay, we'll let that run down. Magma Show suffocating. He's trying. Magma Show really doesn't want us to reach more than 100. Why are we so out on temperature again, guys? I don't understand. Is it because this water's too cold? This water's so cold. 22 to 65. Which one's the base loop? This one. This is set to 30. Huh? Maybe it's just evening out temperature and just cooling stuff too much. I wonder if I need to like add a tepidizer in there, but that's not gonna happen, is it? No space. But I mean I could add a tepidizer somewhere around here just to try and inject some heat, because this is annoyingly cooling everywhere. I wonder if we just open this up. Is that a valid strat? Oh, Locomotor. Okay, I didn't realise you had COVID. All right, I hope you're all right, and I hope you get better soon. But yeah, I appreciate you popping in. And say hope for a speedy recovery. Thanks for coming despite that. Yeah, I hope I don't get it soon. We'll see. Someone in my house has it, so I might not. I might not be here next week if I've got COVID symptoms and I can't talk. So we'll see. I'm feeling fine for now, but yeah, empathise with you. Hope you get well soon. Everyone's staying safe. Thought COVID was finished. And Boris Johnson told me COVID was finished, and I believe everything he says. 100%. Yes. No, we haven't really had to think about COVID too much. Yeah, a lot of the restrictions are gone, and all the rest of it. And I know the cases are... Well, in fact, in the UK, the cases are going down as I record this. I read an article today saying they were the lowest for like a year. So, yeah, I don't know, but it is also... I think it's just it's a more catchy but less serious variant, or has less serious effects. Hopefully, I mean that's kind of a good thing. But yes, it's been a terrible one, really, hasn't it? COVID really did a number on us. Ooh, but here's some good news. Putting the COVID aside, the magma has pretty much gone. In fact, this left-hand side actually is even now turning to magma, turned to igneous rock. So there's only one tiny bit here, which will go. But other than that, we are all solid, which is great. Temperature-wise, we're still too hot. Someone's suffocating. Guys, please stop suffocating. But yes, I would say this is a success. This is not the way I'd recommend you do it. I got to be honest. There's a bit of a mess. Do what I say, not what I do. This one was not wise. I should have locked this off really, shouldn't I? But yes, we have at least solidified it. So, yeah, if we can get down here and get these captured, that's fine. Now, the question is how on earth do we do that? Because it's so hot. Honestly, I'm struggling to see any way that we actually do it without getting rid of all the gas. I think the gas just has to go. It's going to take an awful long time, though, I think, at this rate. It's alright, I won't sit here watching it the whole time. Honestly, if I was playing by myself, I'd be very tempted to just sit here and just watch the numbers. Does this apply to anyone else? This is my question of the episode. I'm bringing that back. I didn't do that for the last two. Do you guys also, in your games of Oni, do you sit there and watch numbers go? Like temperatures or masses or something like that, where you just look at gas packets and just watch the numbers tick? I've got to remind myself not to do that, because I've got to keep in mind what is interesting stream content, and I'm conscious that maybe not everyone wants to just watch numbers go. I'm sure there's a good number of you that do, but I try and cater to everyone and keep things moving, not just stare at numbers. Well, maybe my only audience is on board with me there, so I've got some liberty. I mean, at times you kind of have to, so you can't can't avoid it sometimes. Like when trying to debug sour gas boilers and stuff, you actually have to be on it, don't you, with the numbers? But yeah, it's funny. It's funny the difference between streaming and just playing by yourself. Cause, I mean, obviously, with this, you've kind of always got to think about the audience, which is a non-concern concern by yourself. Right, how are we doing on here? I think temp-wise... Ooh, it's still quite cold. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, I do try and keep you guys in mind all the time. So, make sure everyone's entertained on the VOD and on the Twitch. Trying to make interesting stuff for you. I think this playthrough has definitely been interesting. We can certainly call it that. Exciting at times. Mostly when I didn't want it to be exciting, but you know. At least we get some fun out of it. And there's been some good stuff too. Now and then we actually do something competent. I'm wondering where the sulfur... There's like sulfur leaking out of this design, I'm pretty sure. But, bit confusing. Anyway, this boiler is basically starting back up, so we're reheating there, we're recooling here, and we should be fine. But yeah, we'll see. I think you might be right, Poison Eater. So I think from the next sour gas boiler we do, after we get this one online, if we ever do, because trying to get this vacuumed out is proving to be a nightmare. I wonder honestly if we should shut this off. Is this coming from below? Can we come in from below? See, now we've liquid locked this. I think if we... Oh, what are you doing? Please stop dying. If we, let's say we lock this off down there, right? Okay. If we locked it off this way, and then maybe this way too? I wonder if... So if we just put another... Okay, no. I can't close that because there's a power wire. It's also the annoying thing about heavy watt wire. Why don't we just put a block? We just put a joint plate. Can we do it? No, not happy? Not happy? Why not happy? A bit confused. I can't put one there. There's nothing there. It's clear of all the other ones. Very weird. Alright, well I guess we're doing that. So let's do it this way, and then if we get the access from below, why can't I put one here? Back wall. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this nonsense. Then yeah, we can just vacuum this smaller area, and we might have a chance. We do have pumps here. Why have they been disabled? Just keep them on. Keep them on, please. Okay. And then hopefully this boiler is going. Cool, it is going. Right, we now have... can reconnect it. We now have methane in both boilers, which is good. And they should be disconnected. There we go. Right, back to nominal. Back to nominal. Love it. Yeah, there's definitely sulfur falling out of this boiler. Very odd. Okay, how are we doing over here? Over here, okay, we haven't done these. Honestly, I don't think it's going to go this far anyway, so probably not the end of the world. So I think if we... Yeah, we could do with doing these down here as well. Well, and over here. Oh dear. 3... Oh, there's meant to be one here, but apparently not. And then we can close these up as well. Let's not delete the ladders till they've built that, otherwise we'll end up trapping some troops. Okay, buildings. Right, Liam's got skill points. Yeah, at some point we'll have to sift through the skill points again and work that out. But yeah, so we're 8 over here, we're 90 here, and then where are the other 2? Where are the other 2? Unless I'm missing something. There shouldn't be anyone in space. 90 plus 8 does not equal 100, good. Where's the other 2? Are they in rocket interiors? Yeah, sat. They're in the sat. Jeez. This should be grounded. This is the good old, they love coming in here and getting stuck in there without suits. Right, should empty these 2. Yeah, some more wolframite, get some more tungsten, and then get some more thermium. And while we're on thermium, these poor metal refineries have been chunking away. I think they've been focusing on steel, so that's probably why our tungsten production's kind of stopped. We've got 40 tons there, though. Oh, okay, we've got another 40 tons of thermium already made. So if I need 20... One recipe of this is 100 kilos of thermium, which is 20 recipes of that, which is 2 tons of thermium. Now I've got 80 tons to go, So I need 40. Oh, jeez. Right. We'll do that. We'll do that. Right, we need a lot of niobium. Let's turn that back and then keep the production going, although those metal refineries are overloaded. I mean, really, I could put in more metal refineries, but, you know, it's fine. Cool. So yeah, if we close it off this way, then they can come in from below if they want to get up here. Now this is no good though, because this side is closed. Okay, not the smartest idea there. But I think at least this side. So once I close that in, let's do that. This side will actually be fully closed, and then we can vacuum it out the normal way, because honestly, doing it to space is not working. Partly because I keep flooding it with broken sour gas boilers above it, which is probably the main reason. But also because there's such a big volume. Trying to get this all the way to space is proving challenging. Okay, did I put some glass through these? I think I just did. Honestly, I'm going nuts. I did. Right. Well, which one am I clicked on? That one. Ah. Okay. Where's this glass come from? There's already some on top of it. I don't know where it's come from. None. Okay. Right. We'll go through and just get these out. And if you haven't seen this, then check out the tutorial bite for wild farming and pit planting, because I covered this method, although I didn't cover manually emptying them all. Which I probably should have done, really. That's a miss in hindsight. So there you go. There's always more you can add to an only tutorial. This is the lesson. No matter how much you put in, there's always something you miss, because there's always more to say. So I try and make the tutorials as clear as I can and as complete as I can, but I want to say there's only so much you can do. Right, glass. Gotta keep paying attention. Okay, don't think it got down this far. Did we get any in this one? I'm really hoping we did. We did. Well, I'd expect we did, but you know, you never know. You never know. And a bit in there. There. And there. Okay, cool. Managed to get all the way down here. We can have this. We can. Please stop suffocating. It's very annoying as well. We should stop that. Okay. Cool. Right. So now this is definitely plantable, which is great. So the biggest farm ever is continuing to grow. How are we doing on temps as well? Because I'm hoping this is gonna heat up. What I was considering doing is opening up the steam vent, just which seems a bit extreme to be honest. But kind of like we actually need the heat, and that wouldn't hurt. So I'm kind of thinking let's crack this open and just spill a steam vent everywhere in the name of heating stuff up. Seems a bit risky, but you know we're living on the wild side here, so cool. And we can. Oh, is there another one there? Look at that! All of that. All that made. I mean, this is actually like a super efficient way to make even giant farms. Would highly recommend, guys. You wanna do wild farming? It's actually easier than ever. I'm sure anyone could do it. Enough practice, enough patience. There's a lot of patience required. Tell you that much. Right. Get rid of that. But also, most people don't tend to make farms as stupidly big as that, so you might be alright. Cool. Right, yeah, so the that last little bit of magma there's gone. In fact, you can see this bit is flashing as well. So yeah, we are good to go on this planetoid. As soon as the gas levels back off, which they are doing. So I think we can go back there somewhat soon. Himawari, you are stuck with unreachable food. Are you? This is because you are walking into this rocket, which was not grounded, and then spending ages getting trapped in here. There's also no oxygen, I see. So this is kind of we should probably not yeah, guys, can you stop mopping and maybe like try not to suffocate? Anyone? This rocket stuff is so annoying, honestly. Like, there's just no need for them to come in here, then they just get stuck. Right, we'll do it this way. Oh my god. So just drop the suit and then make them put on the suit. Why is Himawari not in the list? Why is he not in the list? Stinky, right, okay. Apparently he's down there. Okay, he just had 3% on it. Get him to put the suit on. The suit should have oxygen. Should be fine. Somehow they're breathing up here. God knows what they're breathing. Maybe they can put their suits on and get out. Or him or I can just sleep and suffocate. You know, one or the other. I mean, it's 50-50 really. Anyway, let's get more printables to replace the idiots that will almost inevitably die. We'll try and get to not die, but they seem insistent. So, okay, cool. We'll take a Hassan over here. Back up to 9. We're on 101. We are continuing the record numbers. Right, Saf. Okay, I told you to put on a suit like ages ago. Oh my god, they're so slow. Now get out. Why is this not... why is this not grounded? Oh god, because I deleted the rocket control stations and now nothing's grounded. Oh my god. This is so annoying. And why is no one using the generator? There's now just 3 of them in here trying to suffocate. Okay, Himawari can get the hell out. Okay, Harold's on it. Right, now Jace is going to die if he doesn't get a suit on. Oh my god, these dupes, man. They're just trying to kill themselves. I'm telling you, they're trying to kill themselves. I don't even know which Harold this is. There's too many Harolds. This Harold? That Harold? I don't know. Harold 2. Give it to Harold 2. That one. Okay. Right, well anyway, at least this will give some oxygen back. Should be fine. These damn dupes, man. They're just trying to make me look bad, that's all. Here comes more! Here come more dupes! Oh, they come. There's now 4 of them inside. Definitely necessary. But anyway, we are getting some oxygen in here, so should be fine. Just needs the power. That's all. Need the power and then get the oxygen. I'm just having a party in here, really. It's the suffocating party. Oh, jeez. Damn tubes. Right, this should be plantable. It definitely is plantable. Come on, someone wants to go do it. Right, pour some liquid on these graves just to water the plants. How's my this is my steam vent? Great. Because what we want hotter hotter cooling loop, although it's barely got any hotter, but you know. We'll use the steam vent, we'll get some free water and we'll heat stuff up. So, you know, win-win. Right. Now over here, I think the sour gas boilers are fine. This is hopefully now actually vacuuming, or has a chance to. And this left side might even get there as well, who knows. We will see, we will see. It's annoying that this is coupled left to right. Yeah, ideally I could do with shutting this off here, couldn't I? So why don't we just pop a joint plate in? Why can I not put a joint plate over wire? I thought I could do that, or is it because there's a wire in the way? It doesn't like it. Maybe that's what it thinks. I thought you could just place it over the top though. Apparently not. Let's do that. If we remove this kind of left-right coupling of the gas, we can actually have a chance of vacuuming this area out. Because otherwise, we're not going to get there. And we need this gone. So we'll do it the traditional way, and I'm sure it'll be fine. But we should get this sour gas boiler online. Hopefully, then the key is to keep it online. Which is easier said than done, but I think we're okay now with these two. I'm happy that they are running. Everything seems fine. I mean, the natural gas gens, well, they're running up here. They're kind of partially running down here. I wonder if this has got some more settling to do before we get all happy with that. Please stop suffocating. Okay, right. Yeah, there's actually nothing I can do if they start suffocating. If I give them orders, they just they have problems. So, okay, still 2 of you in here. Still 2 of you in here, but the oxygen is flowing now. Finally, we'll do this as well. Is there actually an oxygen supply line in? I can't remember. Yeah, so the SPOM... Right. The SPOM is still pushing oxygen over here. Are we losing lots of it? I don't think we are losing lots of it. We're just losing quite a chunk every time. Yeah, this is not an efficient use of oxygen either. We're venting a load of it to space by trying to keep this up. So we really need the visco gel. That was the thing, wasn't it? We need the visco gel, and we haven't got it. So we're losing a lot of oxygen. But anyway, we can, yeah, we do have a supply to our lovely rocket. So hopefully this will bail out the Sat 15. And once these suit docks are refilled, then we don't have an issue. We should be able to get rid of this damn wheel. Yeah, lovely. And deleting all of these horrible gases with the vent. It's a good trick for anyone that's not aware. So pop the the gas vent at the bottom, and it will delete any small packets of gas. Although unfortunately, I think we might have got too much carbon dioxide in here, so we'll see if it can actually delete it. It is deleting some of it, but I don't know if... I don't know. It's definitely deleting it. So, yeah, you don't need any fancy system or pumps to get rid of it. You can just put it on the bottom, it gets deleted. Yeah, the vent's still working somehow. Don't know how. Feels like it shouldn't, but, you know, it is deleting, which is good. And then, yeah, this is becoming lovely and oxygenated again. Can we reconnect the input? I thought I did. I thought both of them were connected. Yeah, so that one's connected and that one's connected. So they're both in, Poison Eater. Yep. I did that a little while ago. You might have missed it. I was just tend to do it quite quickly, you know. But our lovely water supply over here is great. We're still collecting water. This is our oxygen, our lifeblood. So luckily this is working now after many goes at fixing it. How do we get this done though? This is my question. We've got rather a lot of oil here. Can we pump it somewhere? Oh, sorry, the petroleum boy. I see. Well remembered. Well remembered. Yeah, this was stopped for a while. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Okay. This damn light fixture. Some more. Cool. How do we get this out? This is the question. Do we have to pump it? Do we pitcher pump it? Do we try and mop it? I don't think mopping's gonna work. How do we do it? We can do a normal pump. I mean, if we can possibly run a liquid pipe anywhere, which is tricky. Fortunately, we can't really just drain it. We could pitcher pump it. So we can just pop that here. Then where will we have a pitch the bottle empty in here? Because we could just stick, say, we could just stick one in here with oil or something and do enable auto bottle. That was overheating. This is overheating. Oh god, because it's lead. Okay, okay. Whoops. Didn't think about that. I remember I made this all out of lead because I was like, it's fine. Apparently it's not fine. Because I opened that up. Gotta say as well, I think this cooling loop is really ineffective. I mean, it is all granite. It is granite, but it's, yeah, granite's fine, but it's not quick. You know, it's the best of all the minerals, but still minerals aren't great. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh dear. Where's the triage cot? Bubbles. Bubbles. Oh, and Devon's a bit done. Oh. I hope it's not crashing. Looks like it was thinking about it. Yes, this cooling loop is not being particularly effective. But we do need to heat up these plants. So we'll turn off water repair. Magma Show's got it. Magma Show's got bubbles. Come on guys, please please do that. Starvation, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Right, okay. We're in control, just about. Crude oil. Enable auto bottle. I don't think you can prioritise the pitch pump, can you? Okay, well hopefully they go drag the oil out of there, although there's probably a lot of loose oil around the map as well, so we'll see, we'll see. Right, okay, and then I did across the top of here. Remember to stop pausing. Did that so we can close that up. And then this is, yeah, I mean this is going down well. The natural gas is fading. Sour gas still a bit. I mean there's some gas trapped up here, which is a bit annoying. So we're gonna have to really empty the natural gas to get this out. We just okay, right, we did get it built anyway, so we can get these guys to the triage cots, which of course I have. Right. Was there wasting lead on anything? Magma show to the rescue as always. Yeah, all good. Right. How are we doing on the planting? Okay, let's do that. And then, you know, we're pretty close to actually being able to build the next set of bits. So, yeah, ideally we'd have more spawn than this. That's the thing. Spawn is definitely looking a bit sad. I mean, we've got a full Rodriguez there, which should be enough for 30 dupes, and we've got 9 on this planetoid. It is being fed from this giant water tank down here, which is just always sat under the base, ominously. So I think we're fine on water. I just really want to get this done. We do need to expand, I think, this this brick. I don't know why this brick is so dense in terms of carbon dioxide. There's a lot of carbon dioxide in here. I don't think it's a problem, but you know, that's not what I intended. I mean, the slicksters are happy. I'm sure they are. They have a lot of food. They're surrounded by food. Why are you overcrowded? How many critters? There's 9 critters. Does that include eggs? What if we get rid of one? Just want to check. Critters 8. I mean, there should be 8 in every one. It should be reasonably well balanced. We can get rid of these guys too. There shouldn't be anyone living in the incubator rooms, but also, how did you get out? I suppose this is a common route. Also, why is that one not on? Okay. 8, 8, 8. I think we're okay. There's 11 in here. Where are these shovels come from? So how many? Yeah, there's a lot of combat going on. Critters 5, 9. I think what might have happened though is like when they filled these up for the first time, they just got a bit overexcited and came and made them overfilled. Like too many people grabbed a slickster at the same time and tried to fill up the ranch. Right, the murdering army is coming. You know, we're gonna fix this with death rays. You know, which it solves a lot of problems. You know, there's a few problems you can't solve with a magic death ray. 8, 8, 8, 9. Oh no, there's an egg in there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If there's an egg in there, that's not a problem. It'll get swept. I hope. Set this up right. You never know. You never know. Righty-ho, I think that's what. Yeah, so I was sort of saying before I got interrupted by counting sixes. That yes, we can probably expand that down. Now, actually, the other thing I did want to do is okay. Well, firstly, all this over. So if we can fill this up a bit more, because this loop is not filled. Also, our toilet loop is now correctly all lovely, which is great. Then what we can do, okay, we should do is definitely get rid of that. Definitely extend that. Why is that like that? Okay, we should fix this because that's not right. We can pull this down, and then basically we can finally, I think, integrate the printing pod into the base. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? We can finally get that done. Take these airflow tiles, I think, and now I've got to be thermium. Although they could just be wolframite. So if we integrate it this way, right, and we just... There's one missing there. We build this up like the rest. Why is this offset and why is it... These are all offset by one. Are they? No. Hold on. Okay, well... Some of these are offset by one. I haven't followed my own pattern there. Ah, that means I've got to do with these as well. Sorry, I'm very particular when it comes to this. Yes, exactly, yes. Destroy the old cooling loop is where I was going before I was interrupted by airflow tiles. So let's... I shouldn't pause, should I? Shouldn't pause, remember. Remember when to pause, when not to pause. Yeah. If we integrate this like this, then we should be fine. And yeah, like Pausita is saying, we have opportunity to take all this out. In fact, we should chop it just to make sure, although I think they're deleting it anyway. And then we can also chuck this up. So this cooling loop we can take up. Ooh, what's that? Sounded like a yellow alert. Yes, but this will be good. I mean, we can finally get the printing pod back in the base, and then that means I can stop having to manually move them to make sure they get an atmo suit on. So that'll be lovely. Never normally a problem because obviously in most of my games, pretty much all of my games, I always build the base around the printing pod. So it's never really an issue. But obviously because of here, I mean, my first base section was this one. So right at the top, it was this block was my first base section. I think it was that. And then I've tripled it, and now we're going on down here. So yes, we've gone big. We've gone big. Right, but it is coming up to the end of the stream. So I'll do my usual wrap up. So what have we done today? Well, we've fixed these boilers multiple times, and I believe they are now working, which is great. Oh, we're just coming in for a save. The third one, I haven't really made much progress because we've been struggling to vacuum it out. That's mostly because we have to keep opening the top two. So now I'm just going to close this off. So we've closed this off the top here. And we'll vacuum it out the traditional way using the gas pumps rather than doing it to space. So we'll close that off left to right, and then this left side should be able to vacuum. In here, we're probably already down, down to like grams of natural gas, and the other ones are going down. So actually, this right side should be fine. Someone's suffocating as always. Haven't done anything in there. The base we've added the proper cooling loop to it. It's not full up yet. We're working on that, but we've got rid of the old base cooling loop, which is great, and we'll soon get rid of the second one that was feeding the metal refinery. And then that's tidied up my plumbing a lot, which is great. The brick in here, we've done a little bit of shuffling with power and just tidied up the numbers, but not too much. Just done that now. I did also plan up a whole load more SPOMs and cooling areas up here, so we need to finish planning all of that. In fact, we've just got a printable, so let's take it. We'll take it on our second planetoid. So who do we want? We'll take Camille. There we go, why not? So we're up to 10 over here, and we're up to 102 total. So yes, this stream we managed to cross 100 3 times. We killed a few dupes. I think we lost 4 dupes this stream. So but we have now got over 100, and we are a bit over 100, so fingers crossed we will never go back down below 100. To enter the triple digits, we've got to beat 141. That is, as far as I still know, the maximum anyone's posted, which is Francis John's playthrough. I'm not aware of anyone telling me they've got more than that. So that's going to be actually the target of the record. Yeah, we'll see from there. I think I need to play with some skills before the next stream. Over here, we'll be doing the farm, as always. That means we've been planting across here, so a lot of this has been done. And we've been filling in here with glass in our typical way. Trying to correct the temperatures, because we've lost a little bit of plants growing. But a lot of work there just to get it down. I'll say the full size of this farm I expect to be somewhere down here, so it's going to be something like this. So we're getting over the halfway point, I think. Or at least in terms of making it, we're more than halfway there. In terms of planting it, more to go, but the planting is always slow. And we could probably speed it up by starting over here and doing more rows, but we'll have a look at that. We'll see. And then the last thing that we did was we had a couple of dupes over here. Death One, and It's Just Wolf, my two astronauts, and we've decided to just vacuum this out. So finally, we actually have got rid of all the magma. There is now no more magma on this planetoid. It is all gone. Unfortunately, it's still very hot down here, obviously. So we're just waiting for this to vacuum, really, and it is working. So we've opened the top up. All this phosphorus is disappearing away, and then it should be accessible for dupes, I think. And then that allows us to come in here, bring some liquids with us, insulate these off, and we'll duplicate this kind of setup. The standard steam turbine in a steam room with an aquatuner in. And we'll harness all 3 of these tungsten volcanoes and then work out a way to ship it. So, yeah, it's been a busy one. Just again, more incremental progress. I mean, I think that's honestly the way it's going to go. Really, we're not going to make any major leaps with a base this big. We've just got to keep ticking along. But we're getting there with the dupes. So, a huge thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.